My thing is, the problem with pessimism and realism is it's like they're the same thing. You know, if I'm being brutally honest and not taking any feelings into it, it's like the truth is rough.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't like the truth either.
Me neither. It's rough.
Mediocre, sure, but not mediocre from where you started.
I mean, no, I know, and it's like I like
still
it,
mediocre.
But I'm my worst critic, you know. So it's
Yeah,
like,
you gotta
when
be.
I'm trying to pick, I mean, you know, I just I hate myself. So anytime there's a clip that I'm not in, I'm like, I like that one, you know.
I hate hearing my own voice sometimes, like when
every time. I mean, you've overcome that, you know, as well as I have. It's like it's just hard to do. I was about to say I'm not overcome it either. I don't even know why I said that.
Overcoming enough to do it,
right.
Watch it, but I'm still like, who the is that guy? I sound way cooler in my head.
Yeah, I also have like important stuff to say in my head.
Yeah,
and then when I hear it, I'm like, oh, I didn't have anything important to say or funny. And it's just like, dude, figure out a subject line or a through line or a niche, you know? What the fuck is this podcast about?
You've been doing callbacks. That's something. I respect it. Not a lot of people do that. That's something.
What do you mean? Callbacks like this?
We'll have a conversation. Something will be said in the beginning, and then by the end of the conversation, you'll have referenced that earlier thing. And
comedic
it's like,
undertones.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, at least paying attention to the people that come here.
Put the gun down, Justin.
Seriously, put the gun down.
Yeah. So what's up, boys? I got the two bros on, the two broskies coming through to talk some shit.
Cruise dogs.
The cruise dogs. Cruise crew.
How many have you been on?
This would have been my second one.
I've been on none. Sell me.
I can't.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
I mean, unless you,
Rich, all right, hold on, Rich, you sell them first. Go ahead.
Sell them?
Yeah.
We'll do good cop, get bad cop.
So you can drink all day long. You can get a drink
He's
anywhere.
already in.
It's almost right. It's almost
amazing.
like
So far,
a
so
sin
good.
not to have a drink in your hand all day. So if you like drinking,
Kids,
perfect place.
kids.
You know, you can take kids. There's kids on there.
Can we? Are there non-kid
Kids can't take
cruises?
'em
Oh,
off the
there
boat.
are non-kid
Perfect.
cruises.
All right.
You
Cool,
know,
cool, cool.
but-
I mean, if I have a drink, I guess I can ignore kids, right?
No.
Yeah, and there's certain places.
No.
Nah, not really.
There's certain
You have a
places you can
point.
go. Kids aren't allowed.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
casino.
yeah.
Kids can't go in the
There's
casino.
casinos on the boats too.
There's
Yeah.
casinos
Oh,
on the
yeah.
boat, except
And
for
there's
Disney.
also fully adult cruises.
Disney's the only one that don't have a casino on their boat. I was
Interesting.
fucking,
That's
got
their
on
moral
there.
stance from the
Yeah.
fucking like
Yeah, yeah,
Nazi
yeah.
Walt
Right.
Yeah, but they got a fucking bingo night where you could go drop a couple $100 on bingo.
because that feels like gambling, but like for your grandma.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I was excited to run some slots on that boat because it's open 24/7. So like you don't sleep. You
So
go
hold
down
on, you
there.
didn't know there was no casino?
I looked it up the day
Oh,
before.
okay. You were pissed.
But I was kind of hoping I was wrong.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
it was
You
a
didn't
new
want to
boat.
look it up. You didn't
A new
want to
boat.
look.
We went on a boat that it was only set sail I think the first time in like May, so it was only a few sails. So I was like, hopefully they
I
missed.
wonder what they make their money on instead. Because like,
Oh, I'll tell you.
so, like the top three things on like the other cruise ships are alcohol, gambling, and the excursions.
Mhm.
It sounds like so alcohol
So-
and gambling. Hold on, real quick, a through line. No matter where in life, alcohol and gambling are a safe bet.
Right.
There's no
Okay.
drink package on Disney. That's how they
Really?
get you. No drink package. You
Really?
can't order for one. And also, like so that
They don't
bingo.
offer us any drink package, but
I
they
mean,
do
you gotta
offer.
buy the drinks. And
Right,
Stuff.
right.
But like so that bingo thing, right? That bingo night, they do it a couple times a day. So I never paid attention to it because you get a list of like an itinerary or everything. And I'm like, bingo, whatever. It's gonna be dumb. Then it was like 10K bingo jackpot. So I'm like, okay, I'm really.
Not talking my
I ain't
language.
been able to get on FanDuel in 6 days.
You're
I was like,
withdrawing
I'm
from.
going. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to spend like 50
By the way,
bucks probably.
sponsored by DraftKings. Shout out to DraftKings.
I was like, all right, I'm probably being like $50. I'm not gonna spend too much on bingo, right? So I get there and like
The D-Gen.
it's only
Classic
four.
D-Gen
It was
move.
fucking bingo. I was like,
Sure. But dude, you could do this with fucking
they got me.
dachshund
Don't worry,
racing.
they got me. So I get-
Well, I'm just saying, my point is like, duh. It's just so
Yeah.
funny how we lie to ourselves.
Yeah,
Fucking bingo, it's gonna suck.
dude, it was
Right.
awesome.
I'll check it out.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. I'm in line and I'm like, there's 4 games of bingo and it was $50 for like 46 cards. And I'm looking at that waiting in line before I knew what was what. I'm like, there's no fucking chance I'm running through 46 cards like a fucking crack addict watching all these things. They got tablets where the cards update themselves. So you just sit there and they do a whole show. It was
Wait. What are they doing in the show? If the
They're
tablet-
singing, they're fucking,
Okay.
they're
It's a
doing
whole-
giveaways
well,
and
okay,
shit
right.
like that. It's like a comedy show.
Right,
They're being all
right.
cool and funny. The first game, right? I sit down and they do different like patterns. The first game, so when you get to your one number left. You got to stand up and wave your arm and wait for a fucking person to come and start watching your thing because you're close. It's like 300 people in this fucking room. So I'm the first person to get one away, and I got to stand in front of all these people, wave my arm like a big giant and I'm like, I'm sold. It doesn't matter if I lose or win. I'm at every bingo from now on because I was so hyped. Lost, but super fucking
You got close enough to feel the juice.
Well, anyway, yeah, so you got to think, so that was $50 to get in. The next one was 120. There's 500 people in this room. Everybody buys 120. That's a ridiculous amount of payout. So they make their money, dude. They definitely make their money.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have to. I mean, do you think they make... Huh?
On bingo.
Bingo. Dude, bingo's big money.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's one of those things where it doesn't feel as degen as like shooting dice in an alley.
And they don't, they're not getting...
But it's the same thing. It's hitting the same things in
Yes.
your brain. It's just a drug that parents
dopamine
do.
thing.
Yeah,
Bah,
exactly,
bah, bah.
exactly.
It's a live scratch off.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Dude,
right.
I'm sitting there waiting for every number. And it's rigged, too, because they're not pulling numbers out of a ball thing. Like
That,
normal.
dude, that's the thing about the
yeah.
computer stuff.
Yeah,
I
bro.
never trusted
I know
it.
it's... Well, it's okay. I know it's rigged. I need it to...
So
gamble.
though, also though, the regular analog mechanical games, they're also rigged.
For sure.
What are we doing, right? Like acting
Listen.
like the roulette wheel is just like fair
Right.
and square. It's on the
Nah,
wheel.
dude.
It's like, nah. But I will tell you, I'm not picking the digital one ever.
Never. Never.
Something
never.
like where I'm like, they'll just make it up, you know?
It's like slot machines. I used to hate slots, but I like slots now. Like I don't go to the casino and gamble too much, but like slots were fun to me now. They never were. I know they're rigged. I know it's all rigged. And I think I used to justify like how we justify it for ourselves. I'm not doing the slots because it's electronic. I'm going over here and playing blackjack.
But
where
like I
know
just
for a
admitted,
fact
it's
I got
all
a better
rigged.
chance.
Yeah.
I think it's just better rigging because the slots pay you out. You know you're going to get paid out.
I don't get paid out from the slots. You got to win the slots. You must hit.
No, I mean I hit all the time, but doesn't matter because I always lose.
Well, I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, I'll take casinos for 300, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
I mean, gambling in
It's
general.
all
So you went on a Disney cruise, no gambling. You went on a cruise that wasn't Disney.
Carnival.
Carnival. Oh, I
Got
mixed
it.
the two up in
Same
my head.
ship we went on when MG got married, when you got sent to your room.
Well, hold on. Let's not word it that way. I chose to go take a
I know,
take a
you
load
got
off.
sent-
See any
you got
big brawls
grounded.
break out on the Carnival cruise line?
No, not this time.
Hold on. Is there like a spirit of cruise lines?
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like,
I've-
like when I hear airport fight or airplane fight, I'm thinking spirit, right?
So like
Right
so
off
they
the
got
bat.
so like,
Carnival.
you can
Carnival
get
is
on,
that one?
Carnival.
You can get on these boats.
That's probably the fun one then.
They got different level of these boats, like Royal Caribbean, like Caribbean, whatever. They got the Icon of the Seas, which is all the slides on it and those things like that.
Yeah, I
You
went on
gotta-
that once.
That's
the
tight.
Oasis of the Seas. It
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
biggest cruise ship in the world at the time. Way too fancy.
You gotta go like you
I
can't go to
like it.
Baltimore because it's so big. You gotta go under the bridge, so you gotta fly out somewhere else.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit under the Bay Bridge.
I went out of a Royal Caribbean one.
That'll
in
fall
the-
down in a year or two.
Yeah.
Give it time, boys.
I went out of one on the Royal Caribbean one in the Baltimore, out of the Baltimore port, and it was the first cruise I've ever been on. It was the worst fucking thing I ever did in my life.
Why?
It was a small boat. It was one of its last voyages. The food sucked. There was nothing to do on the boat.
I was wondering.
Can't believe how it floated with all the motorized scooters that were on the boat. I swear to God, we pull up and we're waiting
There's
in line.
oxygen tanks with
It's
people.
just fucking people, miserable, old and tight. Like, I mean, the worst of old people. I mean, the old people who are literally trying to get on a boat to get away from people are just stuck with you. And I'm like, well, like, you're starry-eyed trying to have fun with the kids, and these fucking old people just running into you with the
with
scooter.
all the light out of their eyes.
Yo, and
Every
waiting
dream
to
they
die.
used to have,
Waiting to
crushed.
die.
All their
Waiting to
potential.
die.
Look, we have this thing on our side, right? As semi-young people, where we have like unrealized potential,
Yeah.
potentially, right? There's like it's a potential. So, not saying that it's there. Yeah, maybe not for you, Rich, but most people have like this idea
looking.
anyway of unrealized potential. Once you're 80, you're like, all right, I'm not gonna.
Just
I'm not-
cruise off to the sunset.
literally
Right.
cruise off the
Yes.
just go on a cruise and run into people in your scooter.
But, like, be nice about it. Because I'm not dying yet. You know what I mean?
All right, let's get back into this cruise thing. I
Right.
do want to say, since you brought up old people, I read a story that I cannot stop thinking about. It was in this nursing home in Brooklyn, in New York. This 95-year-old woman used her wheelchair pedal to beat her 87-year-old roommate to death. Because-
Still does go down.
Dude, after
Why?
being
They do care enough, I
Why?
guess.
they
say why?
I don't. It said that they've been roommates for 2 days. The woman who got killed was like a Ukrainian
Took her
Holocaust
fucking crochet
survivor.
needle. Yeah, she needed it back.
She wouldn't. She
She was
turned off
probably
the
fucking her
prices,
man.
right?
You know how much fucking they're doing?
Dude,
in-
dude, I'd be fucking in a retirement home. Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, like
At
I
least
said,
trying.
they said the STDs are rampant in there. And I'm like, who cares? Dude, who
They go to
cares?
bingo every day.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be there watching.
They got strip
old
bingo.
highlights, yeah.
They got strip bingo. You know it.
It would take too long. Everybody trying to take their clothes off. There's no chance.
I hope I'm not jaded when I'm older. You see them people, and I can't even be mad at them. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen.
To me or you?
I'm gonna be an asshole.
You think?
I'm just gonna speak my mind. That's ultimate freedom.
Well, there is a license some 75-year-old man gets where it's like you're allowed to be a little like of a cunt. And then also like a little racist, a little creepy. Like everyone I know who's 75 is like a lither all of those
I'm
things.
being as racist as possible. 75. Just stay away from me. Bro.
Okay, so you're staying exactly the same after all these years. Yeah, no, I mean, I think I hope I'll be funny. Like I always used to think if I got in like a terrible accident, and I was in a wheelchair, I'd have a lot of jokes about it. You know, like ready to go. You know what I mean?
You might forget them.
I might, but when I meet somebody in a wheelchair, I'm like, you don't have any singers? How long have you been in this thing? You don't have any fucking go-tos, you know? Sorry, back to the cruises. I digress.
Tell me more about your cruising, and I'll unload about fucking mine.
Yeah, you didn't sell Mike. We didn't get back to selling Mike, I don't think. You drink all day.
Didn't sell you on the drinking all
Well, I
day.
see.
Hold on, you got a good start. There were kids involved, but I'm gonna get past them with the with
kids
the drinking.
because I took my kids.
Fair,
You know, but
Yeah.
the people who didn't bring their kids,
Because
do
I'm
whatever the hell you
asking
want all day.
from someone who's never been on one. I've never had like the real like want to, except for like recently as like an older person who's like starting to like die inside. Because like my thing is like if you're gonna go on vacation, like go somewhere where you can either relax like differently than normal, which is like not around people. Like some like, I'd like to get away from people if I can, or see something cool. And like I guess the idea of like leaving these boats for like an hour, a couple of how long do you
so
get to
it's
leave
like
the boat
so
for?
like we would normally dock at like 8 a.m, and then you get back on 2, 3, 4 o'clock.
Okay,
So you got like 6 hours.
that's pretty
Because
good.
bingo's
You
at
know?
4:30, and if you're not back,
Right.
you're not
You
back
gotta
by
make the
4:30,
bingo
you're
call.
fucked.
My issue, I guess, is like if I'm doing the cruise, I'm drinking, right? So I'm
Yeah,
like
waking up in the
getting
morning
fucked up.
fucking
I was
sucks.
gonna say you're
Now-
hungover as dick.
Now I'm
Yes.
going out to wherever this cool place is,
Right.
and that's awesome.
It's
The
gonna be
fact I
hot as
got that
fuck.
amount of time is better. I thought I had less time.
Not for mine. It rained every day.
Oh,
Dude, like
Rain
it's like
every
it's,
day.
it's like a gimmick. Like
Damn.
that was my thing as the first cruise. It was like, let's charge you double than a resort, right? And let's fucking take you to some places to see.
It does feel a little bit like a field trip when you're at the
It is,
island.
dude. And then when
Because it's like,
when
be
you're
back
up,
at this.
right.
It's not like they hold your hand, but you know it's
they'll
time.
fucking leave you.
They'll leave you.
No, I
definitely.
know, and
And-
they're very clear about that. Everyone ever. I've only
Right.
been on the one for the wedding, but I'm just saying, like, I know every single one of them is like, hey, just so you guys know, we will fucking leave you.
And like if you deal
Because
with
they
rain
will.
like him, bro, like we had rain too. Any kind of cruise you're gonna deal with rain, like like the first.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? If it does rain, you
You just stay there and
you
you
just-
wait for
Just
the
go.
rain.
Run back to the boat in the rain. Go to the beach in the rain.
But
Swim
they-
in the
they
rain.
I'm about to say, I'm
can't-
just gonna stay in the rain.
They can't
you
miss
know?
their schedule. They got like
No,
be
I
at this
bet.
port and
I
shits
get it.
like this. So they're pulling up when the time comes. The thing is like they paint this picture for you and it's cool. Like you get to see this crazy like beautiful island wherever you go, blah blah blah. But you only get to go so far.
You do get to see it.
You
It's
only
just
get
like
to go so
driving
far.
by in the boat. You
Right.
have the binoculars.
Yeah.
If you don't wake up like and get out, like he said, like 8 a.m, like
You can
Especially with
see it if
kids.
you get up and out, but like just like you said, the realistic truth is you're feeling the night before till about 9:30,
and the thought in your head's always like, all right, we only got an hour left. What are we gonna do? We gotta do this.
and it has to be a timed thing.
Now it was
yeah.
cool though because like at the Disney one, we got a little bit of extra time on the certain islands because we made good time. It wasn't too rough of waters even to hurricane season, so we got a couple extra hours, which was cool, and we got to see some cool stuff. It was definitely dope. But the Royal Caribbean when I went on fucking sucked. It was like 45 minutes to get off the boat,
oh man.
like fucking 45 minutes to get back on the boat. That's almost an hour and a half, 2 hours of your time right there.
Right.
But I was also on a small boat. This Disney one changed my fucking life. I'll no longer cruise if it's not Disney.
The one we went on was what?
Carnival.
Okay, so
Carnival
not
Prize,
Caribbean and not Disney.
No.
It's a whole
If
separate
you
third
look on the
one.
internet,
yeah.
all you see is just bras on Carnival because they let your babies in for free. Tracks some fucking tracks some you know,
Well, the more babies, the more of a discount you're getting.
yeah,
Yeah.
cheaper
So-
mentality.
And they're
people.
known as like
Sounds like
they're
frugal to
known as
me.
the fun ship. You know, they call themselves the fun ship.
Oh, that's
like,
the spirit
you
for
know,
sure.
they're like
Yeah,
party
that's the
ships.
spirit.
till the bottles start
So,
flying.
Yeah,
you know, tuck the kids
they
away.
it's like they're like spirits. Like you don't have to, you don't have to pay for anything, and then you come with their bag, and they're like, oh, you have to charge you for that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with
Every
the cruise.
time we
yeah,
get
yeah.
back from
they're like kids
Carnival
are free
cruise,
except for that one. and
Cops
that
are
one.
waiting at the port.
Oh, dude, no
the
doubt.
cops are waiting, dude. Like,
I mean, it's
and that's how they get people with warrants. Like they let you go, but then they know where you're at, and then they wait for the ship to come back, and they're
True,
waiting
true.
right outside. the ship.
Honestly, kind of sweet to let you go.
It is, isn't it?
Because like right
They could
before
get you
the
to
cruise
begin.
would be a
They could.
motherfucker.
I don't
I've
think they
always
want
said
to
if
make a scene. Everybody getting on.
Right.
You
Like
know,
if I die Friday right before my weekend, I'm gonna be so pissed. You know what I mean? It's like I would like it to be.
Then you'd be really
cause
mad
the
when you
scene
get
when
arrested.
everyone's getting off. Be like, they already spent all their money, gave us all their money. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Go ahead.
Wouldn't you be pissed though if you got arrested and you didn't do like the one excursion? You were like, maybe I'll get them next time. I'm not gonna do it today.
That almost happened to me the one time. They were gonna take me off the ship, but they couldn't find me, so they
Hell
left.
yeah.
They left the port, but I wasn't allowed to get off at the. I think we talked
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. We did cover this. We're big on cruises around here.
I wasn't
talking
allowed to get
you
off
guys
at
both
Grand
went with your
Talk.
families,
So-
Yeah.
so
that's like the big,
there's something there for
that's the big aspect
because
like,
the kid just can't run off and I mean
no, so like because taking the kids and everything, like whenever I vacation, it's a job.
It is. It wasn't
Disney-
relaxing at all, dude.
No. So,
I had a 10-year-old and a 15-month-old.
dude, it's
oh well I think that's
Sucked a little
you
bit.
being
I
stupid
bet.
thing.
I can only
Disney-
imagine.
like we went
Yeah.
to Disney World. I mean, it's a full-time job. I think I lost like 15 pounds on that trip, like pushing the stroller, pushing everything around. It's always dad. It's awesome as part of being dad. But by the end of the trip, like me and Chelsea are like at each other's throats because there's so much tension, right? It's
Yeah.
the Disney cruise.
It's all logistics. You're
This
just
is
doing
the-
logistics the whole time.
This is the
Yes.
first time I've ever had a vacation, and we go and do vacations all the time. And they're always fun, just hard work. This is the first time in my life having a vacation where it felt like me and Chelsea were alone a lot
Cool.
and having a good time, like having our own time. Because like the Disney boat, the whole bottom floor is a fucking kid zone. It's like Star Wars, Marvels, fucking arts and crafts. It stretches the whole bottom of the boat. You can't get into the kid zone without a secret word for your own kid. You can't even go in there.
Dude, they're getting molested.
For sure.
dude,
That's right.
dude, as soon as you said secret word, I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't doing the secret thing.
As good as it sounds, I also was making the same joke. Like,
Well, you
is
gotta.
it too fucking
Too good. Too
secure?
good to be true. Yeah,
I mean, there's
yeah.
a slide that goes from the second floor to the bottom floor, and I can't see what my kid's doing.
Why is it lubed up? Is the slide covered in lube?
I made sure they were happy every time they came back and weren't like all fucking weird. So they were good.
All
They
quiet
weren't all
in the corner, not
fucking weird.
talking to anybody.
But,
Dude, I love that.
but-
This was being weird. You got fucking touched.
So they would take them, and like I remember we went snorkeling on one of the islands, and we came back, and we saw like 3-4 hours on St. Thomas, and the kids wanted to go to Kid Zone, and we're like, let's go back out on the island. It's fucking, we're never gonna be here again.
Mm.
No, let's go to Kid Zone. Cool. So me and Chelsea hopped off the boat, went bar hopping, got wasted, came back. It was awesome. Like we had a lot of time to like just like blow steam off. And didn't feel like we were dropping our kids off. You know that feeling?
I was gonna say, I think you just care less about the kids.
No, no, no,
You're like,
because,
you know
like,
what's different? I don't give
On
a
the
fuck
Royal
anymore.
Caribbean, we went on. We went to the Kid Zone, right? And they had a hula hoop on the wall, a 17-inch TV, and a coloring box with some coloring books. I was like, "There's no fucking way I'm leaving my kids in this third world country."
They're
fucking.
definitely getting touched on that one.
Right.
No,
There's
nothing else to
no
do.
secret code
Out of
word.
lack of things.
They
to
were
do.
like,
Right.
"Come get them whenever you want them." But no, I mean, it didn't feel like I was dropping them off for my own selfish reasons. Like they had the kids and they wanted to be there.
Yeah.
So it was a lot off of our shoulders.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I mean, I guess, 15 months old. 15 months, Rich?
Yes.
Wait.
Right.
got
I mean,
nursery on
15
Disney.
months is tough.
We walked around the fucking boat every day.
Were they free?
That's what we did.
Or they have to get a ticket too?
Baby was free.
Cool.
And then I took Richard too.
Okay.
Richard makes sense. I get Richard.
Yeah,
How old is he?
He's 9.5,
Oh, okay.
almost 10.
Was he a full price ticket, or does he get like, damn bastards?
He
Like,
also drinks
Yeah.
a shit ton.
Right.
What?
Yeah, he's an animal. No,
What?
so you literally just get up and walk around the boat with the baby. Just let the baby walk around and see all the shit.
I mean, I guess it's that or just, I mean, what? It's
duck hunting. Check it out. I know it sounds weird, but I actually
The
got
game?
into it on the boat. The little rubber ducks, like people
We
put them
did,
on
dude.
Jeeps.
We got them.
People hide these
Oh,
ducks
scavenger
everywhere.
hunt type deal.
They hide them
what's up with the
everywhere.
Jeeps, dude?
So we
The Jeep
found
thing
dozens
pisses
of
me
them.
off.
It's
Dorks.
dorky as fuck.
Yeah, it's dorky. It's-
I got this dude at my work with a fucking dope ass Jeep. It's all grinched out. It's only cool like around Christmas time. I mean, it's probably fucking annoying any other time. It's all
I mean,
green
that's
and
cool
grinched
as
out and
shit.
everything. But the whole I'm like, this is a badass Jeep. And I look in the window. It's nothing but these stupid fucking ducks.
Yeah, I wouldn't put
Look,
them in my car.
like you know what the thing is about them, right? It's basically
No.
you duck another Jeep that you think is cool, right?
Yes, but why? Do
It's
we know
just
why?
and it's just for Wranglers.
Yeah, I know. But
You gotta
I
be-
just did it with my kids on a cruise.
But
And I was
why-
dope for the kids.
why?
Why
duck.
is a good question. I mean, why do they wave to each other? I mean,
True.
I don't know why.
Jeep culture's
they're
Jeep culture's like Deftones fans.
they're like a sorority.
they're like Tool fans.
So,
Like,
like-
It's like owning
Yeah,
a boat.
that's-
Like everyone on a boat.
The
waves
boat
to
was
each other
cool.
out
Like I
there,
get it.
like-
We're
or a
searching to find
fraternity.
them
You're
all over the
paying
place.
dues kind of just to be in this club for what reason? I don't know. And then it's gonna end one day.
It's
You're
like
not
got
gonna be here
big
forever.
HOA vibes, like this
Uh,
kind of Karens that do that kind of stuff. It's big. Like,
I'm sure some of them are cool.
Carnival even hid 5 ducks And if
Did
you
they?
found them, you take them to the jewelry store. You get $200.
That's cool.
tight, dude.
Duck hunting, that's cool.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I just totally forgot. Oh yeah, Disney fireworks on the boat.
Oh, they
Oh,
got
did they do
fireworks on the
that?
They're
boat.
the only cruise
I
line.
love that.
Chelsea just told me they're the only cruise line that does fireworks out at sea because they patent or they came up with some kind of water friendly firework that doesn't hurt the
Sure,
people.
sure,
Yeah,
sure.
Blah blah blah. But they're the only ones that could do it, and they had
Until
a
one
fireworks show.
catches fire and it goes
Well,
down.
look,
Well, that's
so,
the thing. Traveling with that is traveling with colorful bombs.
So what
basically.
they when they were like they're talking
lot
about
of
how
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's a good show.
Fireworks
It's a good
shows,
show. I
right?
guarantee it.
they weren't
Right.
too big. They were just
No,
big
just
enough.
just big enough.
But when
nothing
they're telling us
crazy.
how like safe they are, they're also giving alerts like make sure none of your fucking windows are open, your sliding balcony doors are
Right.
closed.
Don't look directly
blah,
at
blah.
them.
Yeah. Where the sun had to watch the solar eclipse.
I'm
Where
like,
the
yeah, so it's gonna
sunglasses-
help the fish really burn down the boat. Right?
Right.
But it was cool, man. They did a pirate show and did a fireworks show. That was pretty tight.
Yeah, it's like when they do an X-ray and then the lady runs behind the thing and like
Right, yeah,
hides,
covers you
tucks
all up.
down. Yeah. It's like all right.
What
yeah.
time did the bars close on yours?
Good question. What time do they open?
Well,
Gotta be early.
They do
9, 10 o'clock. You can get drinks. So I'm sure before that, but I'm pretty sure they close at probably 2.
So
1, 2 in
I
the
don't
morning.
sleep when I'm fucking like vacations. And ours closed at 12.
I was at the casino.
12
till
is
2,
what I
so at
remember.
least
I
2.
think from many years ago.
But I'll tell you what, my night didn't end when the bars closed. I mean, I'm just much of a degenerate enough to find out. Like I know there's still something going on in this place, and I found it.
Did they? So on Carnival, apparently, because my mother's always worried about all the men in our family sneaking weed on the boat. So apparently, the last few years they started doing it where they used to just send you through the metal detector, and that was it pretty much. Now she says they line you up 8 by 8 in a row of 8 and have you set your bags on this line, and then have you take 2 steps back, and they bring the dog up and down and smell your bags.
And then if the dog alerts, they shoot you.
I was
directly
getting
in
on
the head.
for a wedding this time, so we all got on hours early. So we like went through all that.
Is it a bomb dog or is it a
Drug dog getting there, drug dog there, and then your not your carry on, your other ones. They have the
'Cause I
bomb
know
dog sniff
they
those.
do the bomb dogs too, and it's fucking confusing because I don't know
Yes.
which is which. And
Yeah.
It scares the fuck out of me. I
They
used to
really
see it
should
all the
label
time.
those little bastards, huh?
Right,
Right,
exactly. So
The airports, by the way, mostly bomb dogs. So I've
But-
heard.
I was pissed at first because I didn't try to take anything on because she swore they were going to smell our bags, and then because we were there for the wedding, we got on hours early before they were even there. So
Me and Mike talked about
ahead
that.
of
Mike
everything.
asked, he's like, because we remembered, or I was reminding him about, your story about getting caught with the weed on the cruise ship when you were younger, and I'm like, there's no way they're catching me.
I did hear that they're starting to crack down on a lot, like people getting arrested on like
For the-
Carnival and Royal
As soon as they
Caribbean
made it
shit.
legal, they were like, "We're going to crack."
That's
down
what I was
on
about to
this
say.
now.
Well,
Everyone else is like loosening restrictions.
I brought it on the Royal because it's going international and doing it on the island and shit like that. They could fucking lose their license and shit like that.
I would go the other way. I would have just said weed's the one drug that's gonna make you not drink. You're
But,
not gonna
yeah.
spend money on the thing.
Yeah, I bet you they use
You
way
know what
more
I mean?
security
They
and shit
should
with
let
drunk
coke
people.
go because
Yup.
it would just like make you, you know.
So what's wild is you can like so what we do we you can bring 2 wine bottles, right?
Really?
Love that.
On cruises,
Interesting.
right?
You're not
Okay.
going to
I
not
didn't
bring
think
2
you
wine
could-
bottles.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Right.
The kids got
Chelsea-
2 wine bottles. The other kids got
No, it's two per me for me and two per adult. But Chelsea got this heat thing on our first cruise off of Amazon, right? So we would just
What
the
is
wine-
it? What is
It's a
it?
heat seal. So we take the wine bottles,
Oh.
pour them out, and fill them with vodka, and we heat seal it back.
There you
Sweet.
go.
There you go.
And we bring it on. So this time,
Now we're thinking, boys.
Yeah.
Royal
Now,
Caribbean, we can only
now
bring
you might be able to
2.
talk me and Mike into this thing.
Disney, we brought 4. It was 2 each. So I brought 2 bottles of vodka, and she brought 2 bottles of rum.
So that
And-
covered the first day.
I mean, so we got 12 o'clock wasn't enough for like the bars to close at all. There was no chance. So we found the workers have a party on our boat.
Oh, they got to because they live out there.
Well, they have a fucking whole floor. It's secret off from the boat. It's got their own bar, their own dance floor.
That's where you want to
DJ.
be.
Well,
It's like finding the locals in a different country. That's where you want to go.
I be up smoking on the smoking like a cigar or whatever on the balcony at nighttime, drinking, and I'm seeing these fucking people in normal clothes just walk through these employee only doors, and I'm fucking paying attention. Like the first couple of nights, I'm like, you know what I mean? Something's going on back there. Then when you get a waiter, just designated to you. So the dude's like talking to me. I'm like, hey man, I was like, what's up? You guys got to work. You guys got a party or something going on. He goes, oh yeah, you coming to the party? Joking around. It's Brazilian night. I was like, yeah, I'm coming. He's like, you can come. You be my guest. I was like, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to. I'm coming. It's like, this ain't just like a little banter, bro. I will see you in 3 hours. And that was that, right? And later that night, I was drinking, the bar's closed, and I was like, we're going. We're going to this party.
Sure.
I told my buddy and everything I met on the cruise, like, we're going up there. So I walked him up there and I started just opening random employee doors, right? Just fucking, this one's
I
locked.
mean, that's crazy.
This one's
That is a little
locked.
crazy.
It's 12 o'clock, son.
Josh is that type of extrovert.
Yeah, bro, I will find a party.
Just about
So,
to kick the doors in.
I open one, right, and it gets to like hallways, like boiler, like rooms and shit, like
Industrial setting.
The inside and underbelly of the boat. I'm like, okay, this has got to be the way, boys. Like,
Yeah, this is definitely where the
Obviously.
workers
This has
are.
gotta be
Yeah,
That's what I would think
right.
too.
So then I start opening other doors, and I was just going where the doors were unlocked. This one's locked again. This one's locked again. I opened another one. I was like, here, thump, 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 thump. I'm like, oh, we're getting closer.
You can
we're
hear the
getting
heartbeat.
closer.
The path will show itself.
So I finally opened the last door, and it's like the garden to like gay Eden, bro. I mean, every fucking
You say
person-
gay Eden?
Yes,
No,
yes.
no, it's not that. Don't put that as one word. I
Say
thought it was
that
maybe
again?
somewhere I could go.
Gay Eden, the garden of gay Eden. I walk out on this dance. I walk up as a dance floor, and all these little foreigners are just grinding on each other and everything.
The
And
little twink foreigners?
bro, but it's cool because I'm just here for the party. So I'll go out there and do the Macarena with all of them. I'm like, I got him, I got him, I got
Oh,
him.
dude, you came in there big bear
Got
energy.
you, right?
Got
So-
to. You got to come in there big bear energy. Let them know what's up.
I don't give a fuck if you're gay. I'm here for the party. I'm
Dude,
not here
them
to blow
little
nobody.
Filipino boys are beautiful.
Yeah, dude. There's girls up there, but I'm married. I'm not here for nothing else but the fucking party, drink some beers, and
That's
dance, bro.
incredible. Was your buddy sketched out or he was with it?
He was like, he kind of
He
like
was letting you
following
take the lead. Yeah.
So he jumped in and he looks at me while I'm Macarena and shit. He goes,
How do y'all know how you verb that one?
Nah, bro, I tried. And
You'd swung for it.
he looks at me and goes, bro, he's like, you stand out like a sore thumb. He's like, you're a big
Oh,
white dude.
gigantic.
Dude,
Just
I-
like, you look, and they're all, I'm
Right.
sure, so tiny.
Bro,
stepping on
and really
people.
flamboyant, right?
Right.
And
Super
I look
feminine.
down, I got a Disney Cruise Line fucking book bag on the front of me, looking like a straight tourist out there with all the crew and everything, right? Partying for about an hour, dancing and drinking. I brought my own beers because you got your card, right? You can't go to the bar. Don't know I'm a fucking
Yeah.
employee. Very, very, very like gay. Like it was.
Dude, why does it sound like you got fucked there? Like you
No.
keep emphasizing how gay though.
Because you go to a club and like you see people dancing, blah blah blah. You see gay people, you see straight people. Like this is mostly gay people. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have never been. I'm always very open with the gay community. I've never been to a gay club
No,
or
I
anything
mean,
like that.
I haven't either, but I think I just did.
Yeah, you kind of did. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I have
it's
never.
Disney.
I haven't
It's
taken.
got
that
to be a
step.
little gay. It's
Yeah,
Disney.
yeah.
So was that guy hitting on you who invited you to the party?
No. That guy
Yeah,
was
was it?
straight. He didn't even go to the fucking party. I talked to him the next day.
He just lured you
He
into
wasn't
some-
even there.
I talked to him next. So what their deal is, right? So they can party till like 2 a.m, right? But they got to be at work at 6 a.m. if you work the breakfast shit. And the deal is they get beers. They were telling me the price of the beers up there. It's like $1.50 beers, $2 shots. The only thing is when you fucking show up at 6 a.m, you're
You gotta be
accepting
on
a
it.
breathalyzer at any point.
No way.
And a .2 is where you blow to get taken off the
They're
boat.
breathalyzing.
Well, they will if you fuck
0.02.
up.
0.02.
Yeah, whatever.
So just
I
if
don't
you
know.
Point
fuck
two.
up, they're not just like pulling you over.
Yeah, like if you're like looking all groggy shit, because the big thing is like the
Right.
kids and everything. So if you're looking all fucked up or if you're dropping
Yeah.
shit,
You drop
they
a plate of
they can
syrup on
take
the
It
it
is
kid.
funny because you're taking these young kids, right? And you're like, live in this thing where the only people you see are fleeting. Like they're
Dude.
all going to be gone, right? You don't have a home. You don't have anyone that you know. It's like,
They're
and we're
all
just gonna
fucking.
and we're gonna give you 50-cent beers and free condoms, and they're like, do whatever you want. It's like, what do you think?
be
The
at work at
bathrooms
6.
were covered in semen and broken glass. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
There's guys taking girls. There's guys going in the bathroom and shit. I mean, they were coming out and going in there for 3, 4, 5 minutes, coming right back out to the dance floor. I mean, they're all fucking up there, and I'm like sitting up there, and I love the whole. Like, I just have to see behind the curtain. And I'm like, if these people...
behind the gay curtain.
Because there's a lot of fucking weird people in that boat because it's a Disney cruise. There's weird people there. There's a lot of people without kids and crying when they meet the stuffed animals and shit. Like,
when they meet the stuffed animals, it's hilarious.
I mean...
Yo, the way
Talking
you
about the Disney adults?
Yeah. So there's some fucking weirdos there. But, like, when I'm
they
up
meet the
there
stuffed animals.
and I'm hanging out, I'm like, yo, if all these people only knew
Oh yeah, they have no clue.
how much butt fucking's going on above
They have
a
no
floor
idea.
above them.
Yep.
I was like, I love it. Butt fuck all you want. This is just cool. I got to
love
be kind of semi a part of the whole party.
Here's the thing about that. Like, there's something about the degenerate thing, right? Whatever that is, whether it's the You know, the shooting dice in the alley versus the drugs versus the late night party spot when you're supposed to be sleeping versus the. There's something about that seems more real to me.
So
right?
That's what
everyone else. Everyone's putting on a show with the stuffed animals and that's just real. It's less of a mask, bro. It's like that's why I like it. It's like that's why I love debauchery. Not because it's all fun, but
I'm on a fucking Disney cruise and all I'm seeing is a show. It's everything in here is fake. I know you are not this.
Exactly,
nice.
The whole thing is fake.
Show me your depravity.
Yes,
yes.
And then you get this peek.
It was refreshing.
Yeah, I bet for a DGen like you, exactly.
So that's kind of what I was.
You're like, they're real.
Like the gay shit. Like I keep saying the gay shit. That doesn't offend me. It doesn't make me. It doesn't make me weird or nothing like that. I think.
Sounds like you're pretty turned on about it.
I think.
I think to go on another Disney cruise.
Disney
I think
it was
or
the
nothing.
fact that they
Only
were just
Disney.
being themselves, and those people were like cool as shit the whole time to us, treating us good, and they were just like, drop the act, be yourself.
Yeah.
Throw some bottles around.
Because it's like they're just humans at the end of the day, and you're able to connect human to human on whatever it is.
So, how do you think they get paid? You think some of them just live off tips? So they got to kiss ass all week?
On the Disney, when I was talking to the guy
feed
about it,
them.
he was like, dude, I'm making way more money than anything else.
Dude, they're paying them in Bitcoin. You know they don't have no bank accounts.
But they're also from like a hut in a third world country, so a lot to them is like
getting fed.
I make $2 a day, man. I'm killing it.
Ireland, right? So he's fucking not too.
One of the white foreigners, we got you.
Right. And he was
one of the good ones,
not the poor one.
Right,
he was doing pretty good. I mean, I just love that whole thing. I would have done that shit.
Well, dude, they talk shit about like cruise comedians, you know, like comedians who do cruise boats, you know, because it's like I guess like lower tier, but like that sounds kind of fun.
Dude, the band's the same way. The band.
You probably get a free cruise out of it.
Exactly, no, definitely.
Perform a couple times.
Friends, you get a buddy pass. We actually, speaking of buddy pass, one of the guys who performs on there, my son Hudson was playing with.
Performs how?
In a band.
He was butt fucking in the bathroom. Okay.
He was straight.
Okay.
He was in a band, and he brought his sister and their kid, and the kid played with my son. So we hung out with his mom, right, and everything like that. And we met her on St. Thomas. This is the weird shit that comes in. They got an adult pool and blah blah. This poor woman's like.
They do have an adult pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the backside.
All right. Now you're talking. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mike can get a break from the kids because he said the kids.
Full of semen.
So there is place for adults.
You know that pool's full of semen.
I would tell you
every
why
pool's full of semen and piss.
This fucking woman's like, I don't even want to bother you guys with the day I'm having, and me and Chelsea are like,
with the what?
With the day she's having. We're all drinking at the bar on the island, and she like wanted to tell us, but didn't.
Of course she did. You don't say that unless you want to tell them.
We're like, please tell us, trauma dump. We
of course. Yeah, give me the real juice. Like, yeah.
So this she's some kind of Spanish, and she's decent looking. She got a decent body, nice body, and she's like these fucking.
All right, we'll hear what she has to say. All right, okay. You know what?
Continue.
Boys? Hear her out. Give her 30, 40 seconds. Go ahead.
She's like these drunk fucking Venezuelan dudes on the cruise. We're in the pool, and she could see him like out of the corner of her eye, like disgustingly staring at her. So she gets in the water, and there's other couples in this pool, and he gets in close to her, and she could tell that he's like pulling at his dick, like not visually jerking it, but like playing with his dick, right?
He's jelking,
flicking it around,
and then he starts really like doing it, right? And she's like trying not to like
on Disney cruise.
It's like this,
Disney cruise,
dude.
right?
Where's Mickey at?
Pulls his fucking dick out, starts whacking, and leans into her, and fucking puts his dick against her leg, and she freaks the fuck out, goes and gets like the security and blah blah. She gets out of the boat, out of the water, and she said the couples were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it happened." She goes, "Where the fuck were you guys at? You know what I mean? Just letting this dude jerk off right next to you in the pool, right?"
They're like, "We were jerking off watching that guy."
I'm just glad she didn't catch me jerking off.
No, dude, but, was that daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
Wow.
So she had to deal with the police and everything. So there's some weirdos on that.
There's the police that stay on the boat.
No, she had to wait till we got back.
No way.
American Virgin
God, dude. Oh God, dude.
Poor girl.
I mean, yeah. What the fuck, dude? Being a woman.
Even over a free trip, she got a free trip. She's on a free trip. She's on a buddy pass.
Dude, being a woman in general, I would just hate to have to think about getting raped. You know, I spent like 4 nights in jail and was like, I might get raped in here. You know, but no. Not cute enough.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I mean, those Venezuelans are crazy.
Yeah. You know, the Venezuelans are crazy. You enjoyed yours. All good.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it for as much as I could. You know, it rained every day. I had a 15-month-old.
Did you get off the boat?
I don't drink.
Did you get off the boat?
Yeah, every day. But it rained every day.
Right.
So, I mean, we still went swimming, went to the beach in the rain. Saw some stingrays and puffer fish and all that shit, but then we had to run back to the boat in the rain every day. But besides that, still had a good time.
It was worth it.
It was free.
Well, then there you go.
Worth it.
You'd go on a free cruise.
I mean, yeah.
For sure.
Listen, the idea of a variety pack, if you will, of islands that I can just visit
Right.
for a little bit. Like that-
Idealistically,
like,
it's-
yeah, like there's something there for
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
Especially now that I know I have more time than I thought I had. I thought it was like 2 hours or some shit.
It ends up kind of being shorter,
bro,
but
it's
yes.
short.
you're-
If you go wake up at 8 o'clock,
and
get
if you're
the fuck outta here.
drinking, I'm sure it is short.
I don't
'cause,
drink,
like,
so getting up,
that's
and the
fair.
15-month-old is up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
he's itching
Yeah.
to go at 8.
Right.
Itching.
It took
Now-
me
First
about an
day,
hour and a half to
cried
get the kids
all
up.
day, dude.
Right.
He cried all day the first day, and I thought, this is gonna be the worst week of my life. And then he loved it, dude. Like he could not wait to get out and walk around the boat. Like loved it all week.
Did you have an interior? You guys have interior rooms or exterior rooms?
Oh,
Where you
he's
just
good
balcony
question.
room.
I had a balcony.
I forget about that. Yeah.
Mm.
I was the
definitely want a
balcony because I
right?
smoke cigarettes. You're not supposed to smoke cigarettes on your balcony, but
Not supposed to
Fuck
allow
that.
that balcony.
yeah.
It's like a balcony. You're outside. What
Yeah,
Well, I'm
are-
sure one time
It's just like when
somebody.
they go like
It's
they're
blowing
smoking
into
at
the
the
other
park,
rooms.
right?
Yeah.
You know, you'll see signs that are like,
Sure,
I'm like, I'm
okay.
literally outside.
I'm not a park. What else do you do here?
Well, it's also the idea of like when they're like, yeah, the park's closed. I'm like,
Yeah,
what are
that's
you
good.
talking about? This is the woods.
Right, the
It makes me
outside.
so mad. We'd go to hike early, like an early sunrise spot, and it would
This
just like
land
oh,
is
this-
off limits
yeah,
now.
Yeah, this park's actually closed. I'm like, I have a light. I
Right,
don't-
till sunrise.
I'm just gonna be moving through it. I'm not gonna take anything
Does
from
the sun dictate this land? Like, what is happening?
Yeah, so basically, I mean, you know, yeah, I only went to that one cruise, and it was because we did the wedding, and that was fun because it was 100 people that were all together, you know. So everywhere you went, there was people.
That's
you
what
knew.
this was.
Oh, really? It was a wedding?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kim.
wow. So that's like a thing, apparently.
So
Richard's
they get
mother
married
got
on the
married.
boat?
Dude, that's
Yeah, got
fucking-
married. Well, so the one we went on, they got married at the first stop.
Okay.
This one, they got married at like one of the halls at the front of the boat before we pulled out, and then it was
That's
like their
cool.
honeymoon that
That's
week.
cool. Congratulations to Kim. I love that.
Yeah, that's
you
awesome.
and Kim, I love that. You guys, how you guys worked that out. I'm sure it was fucking hard at certain points, but you guys
Yeah,
have
first.
always. I always like we always like talk like, and we always link up like certain times in life. But you guys have always put the kids first, and that's fucking.
Oh yeah,
really
it's all
cool.
about the kid, dude. Like,
Dude, honestly, now that you say that, surprisingly mature. Just because
It's
Rich is
very-
involved at all.
Yeah, no.
You know,
I give
like
him
for
props
people,
sure.
it's one thing, but for the fact, I mean, very, very.
I can't afford to be arguing with another chick anyway. You know,
Well-
I'm engaged. I
You
work.
understand.
I
You
work for my
understand.
mother and my little sister.
It's like all I do
I
is
got a
argue with
baby
chicks.
mom. Right. I'm just constantly
All
getting
these-
shit from all sides.
People
so.
think that when you split up, you have to like hate each other.
All
you know?
these people that
No, it's
fucking
like,
use
why?
their kids against each other, like they don't realize when these kids grow up, they're gonna fucking. That's gonna be a thing.
Well, that's the thing they don't get is like either they're gonna grow up and realize one day, or they're gonna be wrong, you know. And it's like that's okay,
The
you know.
kid-
You have to stay on your side of like what you believe to be right, your principles and your morals.
It just doesn't matter. Like
It's got to be so hard though when the other parent
Oh,
is
dude.
dragging you, right? And the
Yeah.
kid comes back and is like, "Mommy says
For
you're a
sure.
piece of
Right.
shit drug
Like, it
addict
doesn't matter.
loser,"
Like,
and you're
for
like,
sure.
"Well,
she
mommy's
claims
allowed to have her
Richard-
opinions."
She claims richer on taxes every year. Don't care. Go ahead. Like she does do a little more. You know, so it's like it just little things like that. Like
the kids will always see what's what. Like they get if you want to tell you, like if she's telling you a drug addict, well, if you want your kid to not believe that, don't show them that. She's gonna talk their ears off, and it's their mom or whatever, or dad, and they got the influence. But eventually, your kid will see you for you.
Well, that's the thing too. The kids are watching, right? So like,
always
a dad,
watching,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
a dad can
Always
teach
watching
a
Wazowski.
dad can teach his kids like how to treat a woman, right? But they're gonna watch how that dad
Exactly.
treats his woman.
right.
Period.
They don't listen to what you say. They watch what
Exactly,
you do.
man. And it's like, you know, they could be telling the kid, be a gentleman, be chivalrous, but then I'm beating my wife. It's like the kid's gonna
Right.
either
Yeah.
beat his wife or if it's a girl, they're gonna
Exactly.
accept that type of shit.
It's just like
It's,
anything in life.
right. It's just so much.
Lead by example. I mean, you
Yeah.
got these kids. Whether you hate this woman or you hate this guy or not, like that's your kid's mother. That's your
You're
kid's father.
stuck.
For sure.
So I
Right.
mean,
I mean, there's always
you're never
murder.
gonna poison them enough. You may be able to if it hurt the baby enough, but then in the long run, you're
It's
you're
yeah, it's
taking
gonna
that
hurt 'em in the
person-
long run. They
Exactly,
need,
the long run is the thing. I've
you
always
know.
appreciated that with you and Kim because you guys, as long as I can remember, have made it always about Richard first. And
Yes.
then
Oh,
all those other
absolutely.
things. So it's,
Nothing-
And really, it's like you drag them
That
enough.
deserves
It's
to
like
be applauded for
the
sure.
kids
Thank
got to
you.
be like, dude, you fucked this person.
yeah, dude.
You're sitting
Right.
here talking so much shit about this person. Like,
Right.
I didn't fuck him.
Right.
You know?
Well, wouldn't you want the thing to end with you? Why would you want to poison this kid and let them
I don't
go
think
up?
it's a want. I think it's a I don't think they want that.
No,
you know
I'm
what I
saying
mean?
like if me and my wife broke up and had a real horrible falling out, I wouldn't want that for my kid. I'd want it to end with me.
Right.
By
I think
dragging them through that is setting them up to do the same fucking thing.
I agree. I argue that they don't see it like that,
No, no,
right?
they
Like
don't.
I think that they also would say verbally, "I don't want to hurt my kid," right?
Of course.
But then their emotions overtake them because
taking
they're
their-
weak
what they're
and they're
watching.
not. They're unaware, maybe, and they just keep
Their subliminal
following. They're
mind
stuck
is
in a
getting
cycle.
trained. Exactly.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just like all of us, dude.
Yeah, people don't think
Because the
enough.
kid can say say whatever they want to do. Like, who want to be a boy, want to be a girl at this young age, want to be an astronaut, doesn't matter. Because when you get 5 years older, you're going to change your mind anyway.
Yeah.
I change my mind every fucking 5 days.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's something I want to point out because it definitely needs to be applauded for sure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. You know.
And once you put the kid first and just like, I don't know, it's not that hard. I don't think some people, it just looks like it's impossible for them to get along with, like you said, the person you used to sleep with all the time. Like, and now all of a sudden, you fucking just can't stand them. It's just like,
For sure.
Yeah.
But the one thing that's always there is like they helped you make one of the best things in your life, and I think that's
Yes.
like accepting that is also probably a much better way to get through. Like, oh, I hate this fucking bitch, but she definitely gave
To
me
look
like,
at that
the
and,
best thing that's ever happened. If I didn't make this mistake,
and focus on
this
that.
woman.
Right.
And to be honest, yeah, it's like I think the risk reward there is just crazy. Like people fuck all the time, right? When you're every single person you fuck, imagine prior to fucking them going like, all right, they might have my child. What are their beliefs, right? What's their religion?
Right.
What's their political?
You
Like
don't
how
know
they
when I was younger, I
no
didn't even
way.
think about
you
all
think,
that.
look at that ass in that
Yes.
sundress, and next thing you know, 18
sure.
years later, you're still dead.
yeah,
That's what's funny too. When people say 18 years, it's like, bro, you're dead forever.
right?
No, 18
Yeah,
years.
it doesn't stop
Yo.
there. Like, I'll always help him. It's not like once he turns 18, like, okay, you don't get my help anymore.
Exactly.
It's not the fucking 40s no more. I'm not
Right,
sending my
that-
kid out
to
to kill
war.
a fucking lion. You
Right.
can't come back till you have the carcass of a fucking boar. You know what I mean? The kid's probably going to be in your life more than 18.
Dude.
I mean, I can barely afford. I'm 33, and if I had to go live with my own right now, it'd be fucking hard enough.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
think my 18-year-old son's going to do?
No
I mean,
way.
they should never move out, really.
No,
need to go
back in
back
the
to
day,
tribes
yeah,
and
exactly.
shit.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think your
Families
fis-
used to stay.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think it's fiscally irresponsible to your kid to push them out at 18 years old these days.
I would agree, man.
Hey, you
And-
know what? Go get an apartment and then not acquire nothing.
And then
throw money in
society-
a black hole.
society has made it that way. 'Cause
Society
they want
calls
us
you a
all in
loser.
debt.
Yeah,
They
it's
want
like
us all
that,
in debt.
well, right,
Yeah.
and it's like that's what's weird. It's not like against the law,
'Cause,
right?
you
But
know,
there's these societal norms.
How many people
Right.
did you see
Got to shower every week or whatever
of our
the fucking things
generation
are.
move out, get an apartment, right? And it's so cool because you get to go hang out at your boy's apartment.
You get
blah,
your own
blah.
space.
And then they usually end up at their parents' house in a couple of years because once you want to move out and get a down payment for a place, you got to save. And it's not like you're a piece of shit for doing it. It's just you're dumping money in a black hole of rent over and over and over
Yes.
again. And you're maybe affording to live, maybe you can live comfortably. But you're definitely not fucking having enough money to save for a down
Right.
payment over the next 3
Imagine
No
years.
way.
just saving.
Yeah, bro. So
Dude,
my
yeah.
boss,
I
a long
saved
time
up
ago,
a little and then I blew it all on the cruise ship in the casino.
There you go.
Back to fucking zero.
My
Big
boss
L.
with his daughter a long time ago, it like pretty much changed my life. I knew I was going to do this. Like, she came back from college and she was living with her parents and he was charging her rent and she was all pissed off with her, blah 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 about it. And they were like, you know, she doesn't know that we're just keeping all this rent and we're just going to give it to her for a down payment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like teaching her at the same time, like,
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of like opening a credit line in their name and paying off the credit card every month or something, you know?
I
Mhm.
think that's pretty responsible. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, because it's fucking hard out here.
Dude, at 18 with zero life experience to just imagine, like you said, I don't have, I mean, you realize, all you realize to be an adult is you realize no one has any clue what's going on.
We're
Like
not
you think
taught-
people know.
We're not taught what's going on.
No.
Like,
I don't think anyone knows.
dude, like the other day I had to have the talk with Richard.
Ooh.
Birds and the bees talk.
At 9?
At 9, dude.
Dude, that's not surprising to me.
Yeah.
It sounds young on paper.
Especially don't want him walking around
Well-
saying some dumb shit.
Well,
that's not true.
it came up first because he got his first like pimple on his face on the cruise, and then of course
He had
like,
a pimple, and you're just like, listen, buddy.
Well, no, everyone
You're
started
gonna be
like
getting pussy here any day.
everyone started like making like jokes like, oh, like here it
Puberty,
comes, like
sure.
going through puberty, and he's like, then he starts asking questions. So I had to fucking like,
Tell him. Let you be the information source.
yeah, I had to talk to him.
Not their friends, because
So-
their friends are going to tell them. They got Google. Like,
Well, yeah.
She
Yeah.
figured me, bro.
Because
It's
I was
fucking
like,
awesome.
I started
You know,
talking to
like,
him, and he was like, well, yeah, one of my friends, brought up told me a couple things, and I was like, what? And he was like, oh, I don't remember. And I said, you remember? And he
Classic
said, well,
amnesia.
he's like, he just used the word hard. So I guess he told him his dick's going to start getting hard.
Yeah.
So I talked to him about that. Apparently, it's already happening in school.
Sure.
I had to teach him how to
We've
do
all
the
been
old-
through that.
had to teach him
That's
how
the
to
thing.
do
It's like these
upper
uncomfortable
tuck.
subjects. Everyone's like, oh, yeah.
Tuck it up in your waistband. He's like, are my balls going to hang lower? I'm like, yeah, except when it's cold. Once it's cold, they'll go right back up.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get hair everywhere.
Say, don't worry, son. If you're
Well,
like me, your
like,
dick's
that's
never
what-
going to change.
Right.
That's how it
Right.
should be, though. Like, when we were kids, like, I didn't want to go talk to my parents about that because it was such a stigma. But,
Right.
like, you want your kids to be like...
You
He
have
tells-
that
he tells me
Catholic
everything.
shame, this like Christian shame around it.
Hudson came up to me and was talking about, like, if he had to start shaving, I had to talk to him about like the whole manscaping aspect
Right.
of it and all this. And I was like, you don't want to blah 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 going through it all, but like it's refreshing that they're coming to you.
Yeah, and it's something
Yeah.
you have to talk about because it's like you said, we couldn't get that from our parents.
No.
You know, also different generations are different. You know what I mean? It's like I
wasn't
want to
my- I
manscape.
wasn't
My
taught
dad
how
would be
to
like,
shave. I wouldn't.
No.
I didn't have the birds and the bees talk with
No,
my parents.
no.
I remember
Me
the
neither,
first time
me neither.
shaving,
You
not
neither?
stopping,
Yeah.
treating it like a power washer and keep going around like, okay, now my thigh's got a little hair. I gotta
dude,
keep
you
that
know what's
too.
crazy?
Oh,
I
back
still
my
shave
thigh.
my penis and my pubic area,
Why not?
What?
Why
What'd you
wouldn't
say?
like fully shaved. Is that weird?
I
No.
do.
Okay. I mean, I heard somebody, I heard this black girl on a podcast one time say it looks like when white guys shave this area, it looks like little pink pig dicks. So I've thought about nothing but that
Little, I'm
since.
shaving all the
to
hair
be
off so it looks a
bald
little
or
better.
whatever.
Right.
That's a lot of work. Like, but also like if you're trying to be, do something nice for that lady. Like if I'm gonna be licking on some piece of skin, like
There it is.
hairless
And
is
that's what
best.
that's what it comes
Yeah,
down to.
don't-
That
don't-
genuinely.
But
genuinely.
also,
That hair
like-
shit both ways, bro. Get
No,
that
of
outta
course,
here.
run it.
I'm just saying it's better. Like if I go down on you and you have nothing
I'm
there,
agreeing
no
with you,
rug
for
burn. You know what I
sure.
mean?
I don't-
Like yeah. But at the same time, I'm willing to get that burn.
So I skip that. I do a little like the buzzer thing, right? Like
Now that seems
Hell
more
yeah.
normal. That's what I mean.
'Cause I don't like the
Look,
ra-
I
the
mean,
burn.
having attention to it doesn't seem weird. Fully shaving it with a razor like I do seems weird. No, I'll take it.
No, I do it sometimes.
Women, comment. All the women who listen, comment. Sound off in the
when I,
comments.
when I got
I
time.
just don't like that fucking
You know,
3 or 4 days where it's
right
like
before Valentine's
burning.
Day. Special days.
Right, special occasions. Easter,
Yeah,
big days.
yeah, huge days. So every now and then when I got time.
So was it tough? Was it uncomfortable for you to have?
Not at all. No, I talked to him about all kinds of shit.
Did you pull up XNXX or anything, or you didn't
No,
show him?
no, I
show
don't show him that yet. I'll
do
never
you teach
see
him
him.
what a
I'll never
prolapse
leave his
is?
room.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
I'll never see him again.
Do you teach him what a prolapse is?
Right. Like
If he hasn't
so-
seen the Rosebud, he hasn't seen nothing.
So no, I just
When
took.
Hudson asked me, I took him showed him American Pie.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I think it's time for this.
Start fucking. Food
I was like, I
in your
wanted to show you
fridge.
this movie forever ago, but I was like, I don't think you think it was
how
funny.
old's?
He's 14 now.
14,
I was
okay.
like, this is the perfect time.
Oh yeah.
And it's
that's
always
fine.
before the parents think. That's another thing that because parents want their kids to be kids because they're used to them
Right,
being a
yeah.
child. So the
Yeah.
parents
Holding
are
on
usually
to
the
it.
last ones to see it because they want to hold on to their innocence. It's like, hey, I hate to tell you, parents, the world is going to snatch that innocence.
I think-
it's up to you to hit them with the
I
truth
think
or
more,
let
more
the world
parents
snatch it.
in our generation are like figuring that out because of
would
the
agree.
internet. Because like back in the day,
Yeah.
Well, and because of us, like
Yeah.
what were we doing at what age?
So we
you
thought
know,
our
it was
ages
like,
were young.
Two girls, one
ages.
cup.
Right,
12 years old.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like we know how early it starts.
That's what
with
we grew up
with
on.
the internet and like
And
having.
it was
We
like
grew up Wild
minimal
Wild West internet, too.
Now you
Right.
got so much internet that you know it's going to be earlier than us. Like you have to be a fool to think, oh, because I waited till I was so and so that they're going to. Now I would say any age that you had lost your virginity or did drugs or whatever, -5, and that's when you're probably going to have that talk with your
Right,
kids.
exactly.
So, I'm
Yeah,
a year
especially with
late.
the internet.
I should have done 8.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
You should have.
all
You
right,
missed
yeah.
it. He already knew all
Right,
that shit.
right.
You
I'm
know.
already a grandfather.
And the internet's weird because we grew up in a time where it genuinely was the Wild Wild West of it. We were talking now about like
No safety protocols on any shit.
well,
like,
right. We were
there's no,
talking
like-
about Charlie Kirk's video, right? Not to bring up something super unfunny, right? It's like
Right.
they're they scrub that shit, right?
Yeah.
And like he was talking about, like it's something we all accept. Like if no matter who's sitting in these chairs, right? If I say we tried to see this video and they scrubbed it, they're gonna go, yeah, right. But those same people won't understand that we're getting propaganda. It's like
No, yeah.
everything that you
Everything's
see has been
controlled.
curated, bro.
Yes.
And it's interesting. It's like because I even
Oh,
believe.
just go to Reddit. Like that's not.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Even the stuff that we, that we did see that it looks like they didn't want to see. It's like they picked that, you know.
Still, though, like we should be able to Google a thing that happens and
Facts.
be able to
Uh,
find
in-
the thing.
when
right?
empirical data
Like,
and actual
it's-
factuals,
That's what tells me it's just another aspect of control.
and they do, and look, under the guise of like protecting us.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
this happened. It looked like a fucking South Park skit.
That's what they do with everything.
As far as
That's
how,
what life is.
as far as how bizarre.
Everything.
To be
for real.
fair, yeah. I mean,
far
the
as
fact
how
he was
bizarre it
talking
was.
about guns and yeah,
They do
like,
that with
It's not
everything.
not
Every-
like it was funny,
everything's-
but just how bizarre,
right,
right? It was
no,
so
yeah.
jarring. You're just like, what?
It's literally
all
something
you
they
need to-
would have
all you need
done.
to look at is they're not to get the political aspect of it, but they're using this whole Charlie Clark thing to literally get rid of free speech.
Everyone's using it for everything.
I mean, that's what
It's to protect us. Everything's to protect
Yeah.
us. COVID was to protect
They'll use anything.
us.
Any,
This
any
is to
event
protect
immediately
us.
is politicized, no matter what. The president just said that taking Tylenol makes you gay or something. Taking baby aspirin makes you
it's
have
all
Down
so
syndrome.
fucking sickening to me. That's why I just go on Disney cruises.
That's the move, dude. When the end of the world comes, you're just going to be out there playing bingo
I
for
got no idea
12,000.
what the fuck's going on with service. So I went fucking snorkeling with my phone, and I didn't know I had it in my pocket. I was so excited.
Hold on, bro. What?
I was so excited to jump off into the
To go
water.
fully snorkeling and not realize that seems crazy.
So yeah, go snorkeling.
So yeah, now what?
You
I'll
got
go
a bathing
snorkeling
suit?
over a
Your
fucking
bathing
Sunday
suit?
I got you
pirate
stood
ship,
on
you
there.
know?
Yeah.
Your bathing suit's got pockets?
Yeah, but I jumped in with the fucking phone in my pocket. We're on this boat, and I was like, "Yo, I'm
I'd have to
getting
be
first
pretty
in line.
excited to not
Dude.
take my phone out of my pocket.
Yeah, well,
He's like, yeah, well.
and the worst part was I didn't know I had my phone in my pocket. So when I dove in, I only go like 6-8 feet underwater, but it's like 45, 50 feet down. The phone fell out, so I get back on the boat after like an hour of snorkeling. I'm like, "Where's my fucking
No
phone?" right?
way.
And I'm
On the
looking
pirate
around,
ship.
No.
bro. I'm looking around. I'm like, I know what
Oh,
happened.
that's the worst
So I
realization.
accepted it
You
right.
can't even say nothing right away.
No.
You're just like, God.
Chelsea's like,
damn
"Where's
it."
the phone?" I was like, "At the bottom of the ocean."
You
She goes, "Are you
mumble it.
sure?"
Look, I guarantee.
It's like you left it on top of your car.
I guarantee Josh is like, she's
was
like,
like,
so
fuck
where
it.
is it? You're like, it's at the bottom of my phone.
And she's like, "Did you check on this?" I was like, "Yeah, I checked the 3 spots that we have on the corner of the boat."
It's sleeping
not
with the
here.
fishes.
Yeah, she's
Somebody
we're
goes-
done for.
Somebody's like, "Did you lose your phone?" I went to like, "Oh yeah." She's like, "Dude, the fucking guy who's running the boat, he saw somebody drop their phone in the water. He dove in and got it." And I was like, "Had to be mine."
He's on his Facebook right now saying he's gay.
Yo, turns out the guy that was running the boat, the tour cruise, he's from fucking Frederick, Maryland, out in Tortola.
Wow.
And or not Tortola, it was St. Thomas. And he was just talking to me. I was like, "Dude, thank you so much." I was like,
He snagged it up?
He snagged it up. So I couldn't text. I lost service. I guess my motherboard was fucked up. So I couldn't, my service was in and out. So Wi-Fi worked, but I couldn't text. Even when I got home, I couldn't text droids for till like the other day.
Droids.
That
You
might
know
be
what
a
I mean?
feature, not a bug.
You can text Apple?
I can only, because Apple iMessage.
Because it's like internet based or some shit.
But
You seen that thing that Jack Dorsey, the guy who invented Twitter or whatever, he came up with this thing called BitChat, I think, and it uses like you don't need internet or
the
signal.
FBI.
It's like Bluetooth. It uses Bluetooth like mapping or something, and you can just use chat. So like a lot of people when the when uprisings happen, right, in a civilization, which is like happening currently in certain places,
Right.
when that happens, the internet will shut down, right? The government will shut it down,
Right.
or like it
Don't
allegedly
want us all
gets shut
talking.
down.
Right.
Yeah.
And then everything gets spread, like if you look, honestly, if you just look up BitChat downloads from the App Store, you can be like, oh yeah, they're revolting.
I don't-
You
I
can
don't-
literally see where there's
I don't
conflict,
buy
you
it
know?
though, because the last time they did
I don't
a perfect
either.
phone with
I
the
don't buy none.
BlackBerry, and they shut that
signal
bitch
and
down quick.
Well, yeah.
Did
Everything
did you
gets
see that
hacked.
shit? There's a documentary that came out about the BlackBerry with
No.
some celebrities and shit in it. The guy from Always Sunny put
Yeah,
out
it
there.
was a couple years ago. I didn't
Yeah,
watch
bro,
it yet.
dude, I watched.
I
it.
remember it being all the.
I had
all the
no
rage.
fucking idea.
I don't
was it a
either.
documentary or a
Put me
movie?
It's a
on.
movie,
Yeah, I
but
thought
not
it
a
was a
documentary.
movie.
I had no idea how fucking crazy the BlackBerry was. It was the only phone that wouldn't use like certain things, like the government couldn't track it. It was untrackable. They shut it the fuck down.
They should have promoted that more.
They tried to.
Mm.
It was like the perfect phone. They got rid of them bitches quick. I watch it. It's pretty fucking cool.
I
That
had
was
one
gonna creep
once.
me
It was,
out.
it was a good phone for a little while.
Yeah.
Brick Breaker.
I used to
So
have a
I don't.
BlackBerry,
And Jack
it was
Dorsey
shit.
with his track record, shit, he's feeding people right to the machine.
Bro, some people think he's Satoshi, the guy who created Bitcoin, who's like an anonymous figure, you know? Just saying it could be rich, could be
Multiple
Jack Dorsey. Yeah. Probably a team of women, team of powerful black women.
Well,
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised.
but the I mean, anything cool happen on your cruise? Other than
No, it
crying,
rained every fucking day. He had to walk
Right.
around the
I'm a
cruise shit like he was
15-month-old,
on a fucking
like I'm in
track.
bed by 10 o'clock, up at 6. Like,
Sneak weed this time?
I didn't, but my brother did.
Valid question.
And he wasn't going to tell anybody, but then he seen like how fucking stressed I was the first day because the baby fucking whined all day. Like, because he normally doesn't like to be in the stroller, wants to be up running around. So the first day fucking hated it. But then once he realized we can run around this boat and do all this shit, he was cool. But he saw how stressed I was the first day and he came to my room.
Wait. He wasn't going to share the weed first?
Uh-uh.
Come on, bro. To your brother? Dude,
Well,
I'd be
because-
like, I don't give a
Rich,
fuck
you'd
if
be the
I'm
one-
happy as can be.
You'd
Well,
be the
then-
one
but
guy
then
be like, yo, you got what I got. Bro. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
I
like,
know you're not getting in trouble.
don't hide it, divide it. If I got it, we got it. And that's game.
Well, then
Certain
there's
people
there's
don't
me,
get
but then
it.
like he didn't want my dad to know, and then cousins. And,
Oh,
like,
because you got a whole load of freeloaders.
everybody
trying to
wants
they
to
don't-
hit it
I
all
get
the
that
time.
aspect,
brings
but I
every-
was
okay,
still
interesting.
confiding in you. That's
I mean, I appreciate that.
He ended
you know?
up doing that apparently.
He did. Like, so yeah, he came to my room. He's like, hey man, he's like, I see how stressed out you are today. He's like, here, don't tell anybody. So
Oh,
Really
Shout
helped.
out to you for walking into a situation you had to know was going to be stressful and not like I'm bringing weed, dude. I'm not strong like that.
I tried a new drug on
I'm
the
not
boat.
strong like that.
I
What?
just because the thing
What new
is,
drug? I'm all ears.
Well, if you get caught and you get thrown off, everybody who's booked on your room
Gets thrown off
gets
too.
thrown off too.
Okay, fair point.
So then it's
That's
like
a
it's not just
fucking-
me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
You know,
Good
then
point.
It's the 2 kids and Crystal, and then we're just at
People
home
give
for
a
a week
fuck.
with nothing to do, and it's just like you
Yeah,
know,
that's
I'll
a big
just-
risk. Can't risk that. All
I'll
right,
just-
that's fair.
I'll
That's
look
fair.
on the islands when I get
Well,
there
still
if I
shout
have
out.
to, you know, or
That's where they are.
I'll figure it out.
I was alone the one night and at the bar, and there's these people at the bar like all spread out. Nobody's talking to nothing.
They're all gay as hell.
And-
He went on a gay cruise.
These
He
are-
tells us 18 stories,
It's
and
Disney.
everyone's
It's
like,
Disney.
bunch of gay Filipino guys.
These
Turns out he
guys,
went on a
the
date
guys I'm
cruise.
talking to were straight, but we ended up getting to the gay people for sure.
I thought you were going
um,
to say get to the gay part.
No,
like
we're-
you broke through their straight
They're
barrier.
shutting down the bar, and I was like, all right, well, if there's any time to unite a bunch of fucking people still drinking at the bar at 12 o'clock, I said now. So I said something to the bartender.
Because hold on real quick. You knew. I'm not the only one who feels like this.
Yes, for sure.
You knew it.
I'm talking to the bartender loud, like, what's up with the 12 o'clock closing? This is kind of fucking bullshit, you know what I mean? He's like, well, people, you know, this trip's all about the kids. I was like, are you calling me a bad parent? And I was fucking with him, right? And I had this guy laughing next to me. I was like, I got him. All right, he's cool. All right. I was like,
You were throwing out raunchy jokes. He
Right.
smiles.
yes,
he's
I was
with
fishing,
me.
bro. I was fishing.
That's hilarious.
So, and this old man was next to me. And he's like, oh, like, this got to be, I asked him, he was 7 years old, right? Then the guy next to him comes over, is just flocking over. This guy's 40 years old. He's a Mexican. This cool as fuck. His name's Elmer. This dude next to him, this 20-year-old kid, he flocks over, right? The one guy's like, hey, the bar over there don't close for another 45 minutes. So we go over to that bar. We're getting wasted. I got the wine bottle with me, right? Just pouring it in a cup. Just openly, blah, blah, blah. And the one boy who's 20-year-old, he's talking, he's like, man, he's like, I think I'm trying to get some cocaine on Tortola when we get to the beach. And I start laughing. I was like, holy shit. I was like, here we fucking go, right?
yeah, you're like, duh.
Oh, with the Mexican. So the Mexican
The
cat,
fuck?
Mexican cat's like, hey, he's like, give me your hand. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, this dude's got cocaine on a Disney boat, right? So I'm wasted. So of course
Yeah, you did Dutch rudder.
my hand goes out for somehow, some way. I don't do
Puts his
drugs.
dick
but-
in it.
No, hypothetically, right.
So I was like, Mexicans for the win. I was like, look at this. Of course the Mexicans got cocaine on the boat, right? He pours out this glass vial. He pours it on my hand. And I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. We're like in the openness, right? It's wet though. You know?
Dude, I swear to God on my life, dude, for whatever reason, I was just sorry for cutting you off. I was just about to say, anytime I've gotten cocaine, hypothetically, not that I would, but if I were to ever in life, the few times I have, every single time, it was good and wet.
Well, this was
Like too wet. Like,
Well,
I don't
this
know
is-
why. Like, completely wet.
Paste.
Like, yeah, yes, like cocaine paste.
Yeah,
Swear to
yeah,
God.
No, this is water wet.
That's so weird
oil
that
wet, but
it
it's
makes sense
not-
because you're on a cruise, everything's wet,
But it's
islands.
so I'm thinking like what else could this be other than cocaine, right?
I was just throwing
Put your hand
cocaine.
out. So it's wet, and I look down and I look at it. It's clear like oil, and it's sparkly and glittery. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yo, he goes sniff, sniff. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Some essential fucking oil?
Oh
some
no, it smelled
weird,
good.
Like, no,
That'd
it
be
didn't
the
smell
wor-
good. It hit me like a smelling salt.
Okay.
And my chest went all out. I was like, what the fuck is it? Here, put it on this hand. I got
Like,
what
give
the
me
fuck
more.
is this, bro?
Gotta
Yeah.
try this again.
First
He's
thing
like,
you
he's
tried.
like, it's a
Ew,
secret.
can we do that
It's
again?
a secret. I'm like, a secret, whatever. So
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, I don't
By
like
the
that anymore.
dude,
I was in until then.
Me too, dude. On Mike, I'm in here like, oh wow, new sparkling
Glittery
drugs?
clear?
Yeah,
Sure,
sparkling.
whatever.
Bro, so
fuck
When
it.
he
It was-
goes, it's
I'm
a
here for
secret.
magic.
I'm gonna go. Oh,
I didn't know if it was like a popper
Right,
or
right.
fucking
That's
some
my
kind of
first thought was
oil.
some type of gay inhalant.
Yeah,
Or anything,
roofie,
right?
Like, you're getting
So-
roofie,
Right.
dude.
Probably what
It's fucking
Cosby
glittery.
used.
Like, that's
Yeah.
the whole point was just glitter, right? So we're hanging out in this bar, and
Gay is glittery.
the bar
Right,
is a
it's sparkly
stage.
as hell.
It's a stage bar. That's why I stayed up until 12:30 or whatever. And then all these people who are part of the show start walking in, and they're ready to use this for rehearsal. They're ordering shots and everything, but they're telling us we had to go. And then we're talking to them, and the guys are like, "You guys can hang out, fuck it." And these guys are big, flamboyantly fucking gay too. I mean, I was like, that's super nice of them for letting us frat fucking far right looking motherfuckers. I was like, I got a tank top on with this hat on. Other dude looks like he hates black people. You know what I mean?
Josh's hat's like "Make America Straight Again."
Yeah, so like I'm like, it's so tight for them to pick us and go let us here and drink and everything. And I'm starting to look at everybody and I'm like, that's right. was like, there's glitter all over our faces. Like, we're all covered in glitter. I was like, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh, yeah, that's hilarious. They can just look at you and tell you've had whatever the gay
It's like, dude, what are you doing
experimental
with
drug
something's
was.
up with these fucking guys. We want to get into the
Sucking
story.
glittery dick.
Do you ever try 2CI or 2CB?
Isn't
What?
that fucking like acid shit or whatever?
Yeah, it's like what do they call that? The research chemicals class of drugs. It's like this. So acid and mushrooms have like always been a thing for a long time. You know, not always. Like like the Mayans had LSD, but you know they were eating moldy bread that was giving them the fuck. Anyways, the 2CI and 2CB are like in the past 20, 30 years new, and they were like designer drugs for like clubs and raves. I just didn't know if you guys tried them.
The first time I
So like an ecstasy.
Dude, it's so weird that you can't really do that to it to compare it to any of the things that already exist. But it's definitely like a trip along with something else. I could not stop shitting and puking.
Ooh. Is there another name for it? Or is just
No,
those letters
no,
and numbers?
2CI and 2CB.
I tried it at the fucking
Not a great
Starscape, the
marketing.
first Starscape I went to, only
No.
Starscape I went to. I had that and
Good
like
point.
4 other drugs though.
Were you shitting
Yeah.
and puking nonstop?
No, because I don't think I did. Like I didn't just do one thing. Like it was a rave. Me and my buddy had. He had a ticket. It was the Starscape. That was the last one where that girl died, and everything got drug out of the woods, and she was in the paper. We were actually next.
That's
to
who
her.
you were with.
No, we were actually next to her in the woods when they drug her out. I saw her getting
Yikes.
drug out. Her eyes were rolling in the back of her head, dragging, and we're just like dancing, like. But
None of the people I ate it with were puking and shitting. It was just
Just
an
you.
issue I had.
that was a. I did a lot of things that night for the first time. The ketamine was for the first time that night.
Ketamine's weird as hell.
2CI
It's
was the
also
first
hard to
time that
describe.
That was for me.
Ketamine?
Yeah,
Ecstasy.
the one time I don't know if it's like this for everybody or if I just did a whole fucking bunch, but I couldn't like speak. Like it felt like
K-hole, dude.
It sounds
it felt
incredible.
like when I would go to talk, the words would get right to the end of my mouth and then get drugged to the floor.
Well, that's, you're
So I'd be
fucking
like, hey,
tranquilizing yourself.
like it would just like I just couldn't get it out, and it was just that's what it felt like. It felt like the words were being pulled to the floor. Loved it.
My whole world was just going like this. I did a couple little bumps, whatever. I stood up. I was like, yeah, this is fine. I was like, this isn't really that bad. We were sitting on the pier of out in the water, and we're like, this ain't that bad. I stood up, and the whole fucking world just started going like this. And my buddy had to save me from falling in the fucking water.
Ketamine's one of them weird ones where it's like, you know, it's like how sniffing heroin and shooting heroin is the same drug. It's like it shouldn't be. They should be called something different.
that's
It's the same with doing a little bump of K and getting stuck in like a K-line hole where you're stuck for a minute. Those are 2 different drugs. I mean, as far as experientially, bro, those are 2 different things. Hypothetically.
Ketamine's one of the things that could be around me, and I'm like, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying I would never do it again, but I'm also saying, like, I'm totally cool with not partaking in it.
Yeah. You don't want to do it. You might still end up doing a little
I don't know, like,
someday,
that's the thing.
but you don't want to do
That's
it.
the thing. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, it was just weird.
Dude, I know this guy. There's this person I know who, anytime anyone offers him coke, he's like, "Dude, I hate coke. Yeah, I'll take it." Like anytime someone has coke around, they're cupping up lines. They'll be like, "Hey, do you want a line of this?" He's like, "I hate coke. Yeah, give me one." It's just like he means it, and every time afterwards, he's like, "Yeah, fuck, I hate it," and he
Right.
still can't not do it. You know?
No, my rule is I just don't go looking.
You can't buy it.
Just don't go looking for it. If I'm going somewhere, I show up somewhere and it's there. Cool.
That's mentally
But
strong, too,
I
because
don't. I
sooner or later.
already spent a decade and a half being super mentally weak and just pretty much ruining my life for a little bit.
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah, that's interesting. Mentally weak. I guess it is kind of that. Like there was a part of me that looked at it as like, you know, free, you know, like not rigid, right? There was like
Right.
in my head, it was like rigid or cool,
Eventually,
you know?
that part
And then
of you
really it
love
was just like, yeah, I'm a weak pussy.
right, always making
who is,
excuses
yeah,
why, like
chasing
you know.
pleasure at surface level pleasure at every turn, you know?
Yes.
And I'm only slightly better than that, so.
No, now it's like I don't do none of that. I mean, I'll smoke weed every night before bed. but that's it.
Ooh, call the police,
That's
Mike.
it.
Mike,
Like-
call the cops right now.
Don't drink, don't do none of that. And it's just like, I don't know. So different from like a
What do you
decade
think
ago.
made what changed? That's the question people always want to know. What changed?
I got with Crystal.
Hmm.
I love her more than anything, and she don't take no shit.
Ooh.
Like, dude, she
having something
2
to
parts.
fucking
so
having something to do it for is the
you know,
motivation. is
and the
for
kids,
sure.
you know, her and the kids, I live for, and you know, I would die for them. So, you know, I do whatever I can for them.
But was that right when the first kid happened?
No,
That's what
no.
I'm wondering.
Well,
when-
I went on the hike. Remember?
Oh, true,
and then,
true.
And then I was good, and then when I came back, I was good until me and Kim split up, And then because my parents are still together, and I've seen them work through everything, So to me, I just felt like such a failure when we split up. I failed Richard. I failed myself.
Yeah, 'cause
That's an interesting aspect.
It is interesting
because I'm in the same boat.
Oh, your
Chelsea's-
parents are still together too?
Yeah, Chelsea's
That's rare.
Everybody in Chelsea's family has pretty much
Yeah,
split up.
most
and
people in life.
Everybody in my family has stayed together.
So I went off the deep end, like
feel
even
like
harder
you're
than I was
fucking-
before the hike. I went like super hard because I just
Give me a reason.
felt like such
Sure.
a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I was that way, and then me and Crystal got
Self-loathing.
together.
Yeah, drugs are the solution.
You
That's the
know?
thing. It's like that when people have asked me, like, what changed, right? Because it's like I'm still a drug addict, piece of shit loser, but
Right.
it's like I'm not addicted to IV heroin anymore. So what changed is like I have a life that I'm not trying to constantly run from or numb from.
Right.
You're not
or
numbing it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. It's like it's a solution. Drugs are the solution, not the problem, right? They
Yes.
become problematic, but they're a solution to something internal.
Right, yes.
So you've solved that part, and then naturally you don't want to run towards those things. Now, if
Right.
somebody has coke and you're there, hey, fuck it.
Right, if it's there. But no, so now I just try to be the best that I can, for them.
You're doing a terrible job,
You know,
dude. Keep it up.
It didn't take right away. There was some times where, I would slip up and
Nothing's
get into
linear.
it, but like she stays on my ass and she makes me better.
Mm-hmm.
We balance each other out. We're like, in a lot of ways,
Feels
we're
like I make her worse.
we're complete opposites. Like in a lot of ways, like she's just very like.
well, that's what you need. That's what the thing
know?
about the whole, respecting the
I think
masculine
that-
and the
I
feminine.
think that helps a lot, dude. Me and Chelsea are complete opposites, and people wonder like how are we so together. Like,
Right, like she's all work and no play. I'm all play and no work. So together,
Mm-hmm.
we're half and half.
I
Right.
think also telling yourself like, I'm not doing something for the rest of my life is also pretty fucking detrimental too. Like, oh man, I'm not drinking ever again. Like that's kind of depressing.
Right. I mean, well, I guess it's like you're accepting the fact that that you're out of bounds with it
No,
regardless.
like, it's not just drinking, like any certain things. Like I'm like, it's
I mean,
not
I'm
for
not
me
drinking
right now.
ever again.
yeah, I guess.
I'll
you know
do other
what?
stuff.
IV heroin isn't for me right now.
Not just that, like certain, like okay, I don't know, like
No, I get what you're saying because then it could be limiting in a different way.
then you like, I don't know, yeah, like I feel like I would be like,
I just have no desire.
Wanting to drink, yeah.
I just have no desire to drink.
That's
It's
the
not,
thing
it's not
because
that,
because
like-
the internal problem was fixed.
well, not just that, but it's like to me, none of it tastes good. Like I feel
Well,
like
beers,
shit
I don't
for
fucking-
days afterwards. Like I would rather smoke a bowl or a joint and
Right.
chill. Like
Makes sense.
I'm drinking a beer now, but I
Yeah.
can't drink beers anymore. Like I don't really drink beers anymore. It's just kind of pointless to me. Liquor, I still drink liquor for sure, but like beers is just like a social thing, I guess. Like it just gets me full and tired and everything. Back in the day, I've slammed 20, 30 beers, well, no problem.
right.
It's just too many beers.
It's too much work. I'm in
Yeah.
the gym and then drinking 5, 6 beers. It's like you wasted your whole week.
It's too many beers, dude.
I'll be honest, I get the beer so I'm not drunk. Like if I drink a couple cups of alcohol, I'll be fucking,
That's
in a
my whole
bad
point.
way. To drink 5 beers to get that same spot or more than that, like
I'd rather just not drink.
Because
a
we need
beer.
something to do with our hands.
I'd rather drink a Gatorade or like a soda if I'm just gonna
Right.
be
Chilling.
there. If I'm trying to get drunk, like let's just stop being cute. You know what I mean? Let's just get bottled.
All right.
Mushrooms help too.
Mushrooms are the shit.
Like when me and Kim split up when she started dating other guys, I would get so angry, dude. Like,
Yeah, I can imagine.
I get so angry, and we'd argue about it. And
That's
So-
the ego, and that's why the mushrooms help. 'cause
so I
it,
went
like,
out on the hike.
separates.
I went on a hike, and I fucking spent a day next to this cow pasture, and fucking ate a bunch of mushrooms, and fucking started thinking
That's my
about it.
shit.
And like I don't know. I think deeper, I guess, when I'm on mushrooms. I'm like, okay, I get mad, but I start asking myself why.
Right. That's the
Why
important
am I
stuff.
getting mad,
Dissect it.
you
That's
know?
the thing.
Before I'd be so mad, I wouldn't have time
You
to
don't
sit there
even
and
have
ask
to
why.
work, yeah.
I'm just mad and then expressing my anger.
You're
So,
blinded by that emotion. That's all
Yes.
that's
You
coming out.
possess something that a lot of normal people like don't possess. It's like you can look at yourself in accountability, and that helps. The mushrooms help with that. Like look at
big time.
why if I wanted her to not see other people, well.
So
why
what I
would-
ultimately came to was that I wasn't really angry. I was scared of being replaced
Mm.
as a father. And the fear was,
as a
I was
father.
turning fear into anger. That's how I was expressing the
That's what
fear.
men do. It's
Exactly,
easier and it's
yes.
more socially acceptable for men to be angry than to be sad. Genuinely.
Yes. So I just
Not saying it's the
came-
only
fucking
reason. It's
pussy.
easier for us. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just right.
Yeah, open up to your fucking wife or your girlfriend and start crying and shit, and watch
Right.
how fast you look down upon. I don't care how much they want you to open up. Once they see you crying and shit,
Right, yeah, they were like, you start sobbing.
Shit,
Like-
I'd be crying.
like,
I hate to go against y'all, but
no, I'm going against myself. I'm saying from experience.
oh yeah, they don't love
You
us
know how long I had
anymore.
to fight and
They don't
get-
love us
and
anymore.
Crawl back from crying and being all emotional.
Oh
and shit.
man, yeah, it's interesting to show somebody that side, right? Where it's like,
But like, yeah, like now I just open myself and use it against me. Now I'm really gonna be fucking pissed off the next.
because
time.
all of life as a man is building up the character armor that you're walking through life with, right?
Yes.
I'm fine. I have resolve. I'm
Society
efficient.
accepts you a lot
things-
more these days.
Yeah.
But your significant other is still the same. He's not gonna.
You still got to fuck her.
Dude,
You know, at the end of the day, it's like you still got to fuck her. So
Job-
like, you can be a little spoon. Okay, on occasion,
And that
everyone
was,
wants
like
to be
you
little
said,
spoon.
that was
let's be
learned
honest.
behavior from my grandfather and my father. They both don't express being
No.
scared or sad.
No.
It's all anger.
Yeah.
You know, so that was learned behavior. So I've really
They don't express love, sadness,
No,
care,
right.
connection.
just disappointment. And
Yeah,
anger, you know?
yeah. They're mad at the
So-
game that's on.
Me and my
and-
dad just actually had a talk. He talked to my
Quit
mom about it,
bragging.
and She told. Yeah, this might not be the podcast talk about.
Nah, this
flowers.
is the one. This is the one.
Now, he was talking to my mom, and he had like a moment. And he was like, "I just the way Josh is with his kids. He's like, I was never like that with him. And he's like, it makes me so happy and blah blah blah." And he broke down about it. And he was like, I just want to make sure, like, I just hope I was a good father, because Josh is doing so much like loving my kids and like
Yeah.
just much more open about it. My dad wasn't like that. You want my dad to tell you that he loves me? I gotta go like hit a home run or something. You know what I mean? Like, gotta earn that. But it's cool to see like the world shifting. But it's also cool when people don't just completely shift into what they think. Like, you don't have to be everything that they weren't. Like, take the best thing from them.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go
learn.
completely against it because they got a lot of wisdom in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
As
exactly. They're not
racist and as
all-
homophobic
exactly.
as it is, like, here are the gems throughout
Exactly.
the
It's
slurs.
not a-
It's
not
just
all
like
that.
wisdom.
You don't have to go
Right.
polar opposite. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, take the good things and there are good things. You're still here. Take some good things and put your own spin on it. And that's that's my favorite part of parenting. You know what I mean? Changing things up.
Yes.
Bettering yourself. 'Cause you
Tweaking.
didn't have to be a fucking fool to just like do exactly like what my parents were great, but there was things that I could have changed. And
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of shit, and there's like 7 million parenting books that all
and
say
there's
different
sometimes you're
stuff.
wrong, and that's like the beauty of learning and everything. Sometimes you did the wrong thing.
There is no right or wrong. So it's like every time you're
There's
both
no
right and
playbook,
wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, every time you're both right and wrong. And
Mhm.
like, depending on how you choose to then focus on
There's
that
some wrong.
afterwards and like what
you
you
can do wrong.
Yeah, for sure. I guess you can
Some
do
people
wrong.
molest their kids. That's wrong.
You're right.
I
There's
think,
there's
you
some
know?
things that are just kind of wrong. I mean, they just happen. As
Like
if,
what you're saying, most of the time
They just
it's-
happen. It's
you
like
know.
sometimes like it doesn't necessarily need to be
I was just
evil or
talking about
anything. It's like
parenting,
these terrible
parenting
things happen.
points, not like actions. Like, there's definitely actions you can do.
like how do you discipline your kids? Like do you spank your kids? You smack their hands, flick them in the lip? You
Nah,
just-
mostly. So it's hard. Like,
You withhold food and water, don't you?
I mean, sometimes like I've smacked them a couple times, like on the butt, but like not like that's not like my first thing. Like growing up, I'd be like, oh, I'll smack my kids. I'll beat the shit out of them. I'm gonna punish them, right? But like then I get to a point, and I'm like, my daughter is so fucking smart, like, and I'm
She's
trying to
smarter
get
than
my-
you for sure.
I try to get my son to stop hitting people, so like, why am I gonna hit him to make him stop?
That's
hitting
what's
people?
funny. The kid gets in trouble for hitting people, and then the dad's like whooping his ass. It's like you're
See,
just
I was
reinforcing.
just having this talk at work. I think a lot of it goes to like a lot of parents. They say, "Oh, well, talking to my kid don't work." Well, a lot of parents also will give a punishment and go right back on it,
and
the
then
kid
their
will
words
see-
mean
yeah.
nothing.
Exactly. So yeah, talking won't work. Then you're like, "Oh,
I want to say
hit
this
him.
too. I have no kids, so no one should listen to me ever. But like the real quick thing I was just talking to my buddy about yesterday, it's like if your kid's doing something right and you start counting, right, and you go like 1, 2, right, kids know, even if they're not saying this implicitly, even if you say I'm going to count to 3, the way that numbers work is they know that there's more numbers after 3, right? So I was just saying to the person, I was like, I've heard somewhere at some point along the way that if you turn that around and go, I'm going to count backwards from 3, that way when 0 hits, you as a parent are now like, dude, I have to do
I'm
it.
out of numbers.
Yeah, I have to. You don't even have the choice to go, okay, gray zone, you know? Because I don't even want to punish him for this. I was just trying to make a point, you know? And now I'm happy. Because
The
I get how
number-
that goes,
The
but
numbers work for me because I know if I get to 3, then I'm gonna. You gotta stay.
but then you're having your words. I'm just saying some people parent out of guilt and they feel bad. And
when
they
you
want
get
to
to
be
3 and you say 3.5.
That's the thing.
3 3/4.
Right.
Don't do that.
Because
So maybe say 3 and 5.
because they don't want to spank the kid, and then they realize I didn't want to spank the kid in the first place. I was just frustrated about this
Right.
thing, and then I spoke
Well,
too
for like
heavily.
me as a kid, words would have never worked. I didn't give a fuck what you had to say. Like I'm waiting. Like in my head, I'm just waiting for you to shut the fuck up so I can go back to doing what you're telling me not to do.
I mean,
I
unless
was
the words are,
When
hey, we're
Dad
taking
got
all
home,
of your stuff
I
and
was a hard
punishing you.
kid. Like I really
Yeah.
was. I didn't listen worth shit. And it's like Richard wasn't like that. Arlo looks like he's gonna be like that. Like he's fucking into everything. Like I smacked his hand a little bit the other day, and Crystal and Richard gave me so much shit, dude. They were so
I love
mad.
that Richard's giving you shit.
Yeah, Richard's like,
You
you're
hit my
supposed to
brother like
love
that?
him. And I was like, I do, man. He's fucking grabbing spaghetti out of the bowl and throwing it all over the kitchen.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's 16 months old. And I'm like, okay, but this is when I started doing it, right? So he'll do like, he wants Crystal's keyboard. She works from home, right? Wants it so bad. So he'll
Does it
go over
light
to
up?
he'll go over to the office door and shut the office door and then pretend like he's trying to get it open. And he'll go, help please. Help please. And when she gets up to go open the door, he runs to get the fucking shit. Right? So he knows what's going on now.
Agents of deception
Okay.
from such a
Sure,
young
bro.
age.
So like
It's the first thing you learn. It's the first thing you learn.
So
yeah.
it's not like he's 2 months old. And
How do
doesn't
I
know
get my
what's going
way?
on.
Yeah.
Like now that he understands
Yeah,
fucking
you
the words
see it for
and
what
stuff.
it is.
Right.
You're like, it's not cute. He's being a cunt.
Right.
This
He
little
is. He's
bastard
being a
is
little dickhead.
manipulating at 16 months
Yes.
old. That's
and
hilarious.
he knows. So now
dude.
that he knows and can understand, he needs to fucking listen.
Yep.
Like, or I'm just gonna let you learn the hard way. Like, go ahead, touch the fucking stove.
Yeah.
Like-
A big thing that I incorporated is just like okay with having shame. Like a lot of I've like my experience. Like my parents were never wrong, right? And I've done discipline my kids, and like a big thing is I'll show them the anger side of me, but very quickly. Like once I calm down and like talk, I'm like okay, I'll have a talk with them real quick. Like I don't just send them to the room and like let them. And don't talk to him about nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm
And then
like,
also, like, next time, look, let's say your anger dies down. Next time you see him, you're just fine.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you still have to address that thing, or else the kid's just
Yeah,
like, I have no
exactly.
idea what's going to happen when I see dad.
And
Then
that'll-
it makes him have a
that'll bleed
complex.
into relationships when you get older and
What?
everything. So like,
Yes.
I like. It probably seems bipolar to them, but like I'll show them, I'll be angry, and then I'll talk to them very calmly. I'll give them a hug, like I just want to let you, like I love you, but like this is why. Now I know I probably shouldn't have yelled at you or did this. But, like if I go off, but like you also need to do that.
It is bipolar. Everyone's bipolar. That's what I've been trying
You
to
know
tell
what I mean?
my
Like,
doctor.
I don't excuse my own actions, like because yelling at them and sometimes you go over the limit, and I want them to know, like, hey,
I'm just
learning-
a person.
I'm learning from myself.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
If you're not ever showing them that you're learning from yourself, then how can they learn? From
Yeah,
themselves?
when you think your parents are superheroes, and then like the first time you realize they're not, is a huge time in everyone's
Yes.
life.
Because if I'm telling them I'm
Yes.
always right and you gotta live and do everything that I say and I'm always right, don't ever question me, blah blah blah, then that's how they're gonna be, and that's just
Yes.
not a good. Recipe.
And then there's also times where it's like you can't question me when it's like, hey, come across the road right now.
Yes.
And it's like, why? What if when I say it in a certain tone, like there's certain things like you
that's a
obviously
perfect
can't
example,
question
right?
everything.
That's
In
how
the
Richard
moment,
was
that's an
growing
example,
up.
but
In the
once
moment.
once I get over there,
Right.
and I'm like, look, this is why I
Hey,
yelled at you.
hey,
because
we
you
had to
get
do
smacked.
this. Yeah, time
That-
sensitive.
those little
right.
talks are just as important as those big
Yep.
blah blah blah, but you can't forget
Probably
the little
more.
talks.
Yeah.
You can't forget them because that's where they're learning. You need them to react from your voice. You need
Yeah,
them
it's
to
like
react from what you
integrating. It's
say.
integrating.
Yeah,
It's like a
for sure.
psychedelic experience and no
Right.
integration. like,
Because-
damn, that was
because
powerful,
maybe
but I don't
ne-
know what to do with it.
Maybe next time if I explain it right after I yelled at them, then maybe they'll do it on their own a little better.
Yeah.
because They're like, wow.
Or maybe you learned something too, right? While
Exactly.
you're saying, "Hey, I could have done," and then you go next time. Maybe I OD'd on this
Like
part.
I was telling you the other day, Richard just fucking grown up listens. Like would never
yeah,
ask why.
Rich gets mad at him for listening.
Like, well, sometimes I want him to like fucking ask some, like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, sometimes it's okay to ask why, or like, you know, what's this for? Why are we doing this? But it's
He just
like,
accepts it. He's like,
you
"All
know,
right,
he just accepts it. And then Arlo, on the other hand, don't listen to a fucking word I say.
throwing
Like,
spaghetti every fucking where."
throwing spaghetti. He's already climbing up on the top bunk, like climb the whole fucking ladder straight up to the top, dude. Like,
Let him climb, dude. Let him learn. Let him throw spaghetti.
wants to fucking go
He's
in
like,
every.
well, if he would clean spaghetti, I wouldn't mind him throwing it.
finally
I love you,
folded
boys.
and
Thank
got
you for coming
fucking-
on here. I hate to end this all jarringly, but I got things to do, people to see. My dad's here. He's waiting for me. I love you, boys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for talking.
Anytime.
Disney over Carnival, Carnival over Disney. We're
Depends who
sponsored
you
by
are.
both.
You got kids?
Not yet.
Well, maybe Carnival then.
If this doesn't work, I'll kill myself.
Damn.